Hello, you lovely lot, and welcome back to my channel. Right then, grab a cuppa, get comfy, because we are about to embark on a rather whirlwind tour of fashion history. I'm talking fast-paced, blink-and-you'll-miss-it facts that are going to make you see your wardrobe in a completely new light. We're going to be zipping through centuries of style, uncovering the sort of trivia you can whip out at a dinner party to sound terribly clever. Can you believe the t-shirt, your everyday staple, was once exclusively worn as men's underwear? Absolutely scandalous to show it. The iconic little black dress owes its enduring fame to the one and only Coco Chanel, who made it chic in 1926. Your favorite pair of jeans? They were invented way back in 1873 by Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis for hard-working American laborers. So here's a fun fact. The most expensive dress ever sold at auction was Marilyn Monroe's Happy Birthday, Mr. President dress, and wow, it fetched a staggering $5.6 million. Before they were called sneakers, your comfy trainers actually went by the rather charming name Plimsolls, and that's because they were so quiet you could, well, sneak up on someone. The very first fashion magazine wasn't Vogue or Harper's Bazaar, but interestingly, a German publication from 1586 showing off new clothing styles. So this one's a bit of a sobering fact. The average American actually discards a shocking 81 pounds of clothing every single year. That killer stiletto heel, you know, the symbol of sharp glamour, was actually an invention of the 1950s, designed by Roger Vivier. Ever wonder where the word fashion comes from? Well, it's derived from the Latin word facere, which simply means to make. It's no surprise, really, but Paris Fashion Week is officially the world's largest fashion event, drawing the biggest names and crowds. While Paris is the biggest now, the very first organized Fashion Week was held in New York City back in 1943. The most common and widely used natural fiber for our clothes, by a long shot, is good old reliable cotton. Imagine life without them. The humble zipper, a brilliant little piece of engineering, was first invented way back in 1893. The beautiful sari, worn across South Asia, is one of the oldest forms of unstitched garments still worn today, dating back thousands of years. A study found the average woman owns about 19 pairs of shoes, though if you ask me, that sounds a bit low. Before it was the uniform of the chic and artistic, the colour black was strictly reserved for periods of mourning in Western cultures. Named after the Bikini Atoll nuclear testing site, the first modern bikini was introduced in 1946 and was considered utterly shocking. The most expensive shoes ever sold were a pair of diamond-encrusted stilettos that went for an eye-watering $15 million. The fedora, that classic symbol of masculine cool from Humphrey Bogart to Indiana Jones, was originally designed as a women's hat. The world record for the longest wedding dress train is just mind-boggling. It measured over 8,000 feet, nearly 2.5 kilometers long. The eternally stylish trench coat wasn't born on a runway, but designed for British Army officers to wear in the trenches of World War I. Believe it or not, the first high heels weren't for women. They were actually worn by Persian soldiers in the 10th century to help secure their feet in stirrups. The global fashion industry is an absolute behemoth, with an estimated worth of over 2.5 trillion US dollars. That's trillion with a T. The elegant form-fitting cheongsam or qipao became a massive style sensation in the glamorous cosmopolitan Shanghai of the 1920s. And for our final, most important fact, hitting that subscribe button below is scientifically proven to improve your fashion sense. Okay, maybe not, but please do. And just like that, we're at the end. Blimey, that went by in a flash, didn't it? I do hope you enjoyed that little sprint through fashion's most fascinating moments. From the battlefield to the ballroom, it's just brilliant how every single thing we put on has a story behind it. I feel like I need a lie down after all that excitement. My head is just buzzing with all these new little nuggets of information, and I hope yours is too. It really makes you appreciate the history hanging right there in your own closet. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a proper lovely time sharing all of this with you. If you enjoyed this quick-fire format and want more videos delving into the weird and wonderful world of style, please do let me know in the comments. Your ideas and feedback are honestly the best part of doing this. It's always a joy to connect with all of you who share this passion. And of course, if you haven't already, please do consider hitting that big red subscribe button down below. It means the world, and it ensures you won't miss out on our next adventure. We've got so much more to talk about. But for now, that's all from me. Stay stylish, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!